Hey YouTube, Sam Frank here. This week's episode of Friday Fun, I decided, people aren't really digging the hobby talks on a walk videos. I still do my walks, don't worry, and I encourage everybody go do a walk. But the videos just aren't getting that many views. And I get it; it's kind of boring. So we'll go back to a more traditional Friday Fun video, and this one is going to be local hobby shop finds. So I made a trip to the local hobby shop. I try not to go very often just because I end up spending too much. And then on top of it, I like to see new stuff because I like to go through their bargain bins and stuff. So I like to give it some time before going back through their bargain bins. So they did have this though. I wanted to pick up. They had some 1989 Donruss. And back in the day, I remember loving 1989 Donruss, and they actually have some boxes of this. And this one was one that had the BBCE Baseball Card Exchange wrapping on it. It just gives you that reassurance that this doesn't have like a bunch of G.I. Joe cards or something in there. It's been, looked over. I'm guessing that means that they know that the packs haven't been searched. Maybe it's from a sealed case. I'm not sure what it means. But I do know that it costs a little bit more for the wrapping. And plus the other ones were not, I don't think they sealed boxes back in the day. So at least it has kind of a seal on it to keep it nice. So I picked that up just as a reminder of my youth of enjoying 1989 Donruss baseball. Chasing those Ken Griffey Jr.'s. There were some other good rookies that year too, but mainly Ken Griffey Jr. Okay, so here's the other stuff that I picked up. They had this. These are from bargain bins. They're like a medium range bargain bin and like the higher end bargain bins. I think the most I paid for a card would be like $9. So, and the cheapest was probably, $3 or $4. So that's the kind of range that the bargain bins I was going through were. So they have ones that are like $1 bargain bin, but I try to go through the ones that have at least better stuff in them. And I went through the baseball ones and some non-sport stuff, but I'll show you what I found. So I got this Ohtani and Trout Angels team card, really cool. And I love that they are celebrating being the Astros there, but very cool. I mean, you got 2 future Hall of Famers there, I think. And it's a gold numbered out of 2021. So I thought that was a nice pickup. Not a PSA 10 worthy card or anything. This one I thought was gradable, but then I looked it over once I got home, and there is a little dimple on the card, which I'm a little upset that I didn't see that. So this one, just a cool prismatic refractor, Kota Senga. He is having a great year. Try to pick up a few rookies of his that were cheap. This is a player for the Rangers, my favorite team. So I saw this there, nice blue color match with the Rangers out of 150 Ray Wave. Dustin Harris, Bowman first. He's been playing with the big leagues this year. This was an interesting card. I've never seen these before. It looks like a hand-drawn, like a sketch card or something, but it is called Spotlight by Andy Friedman. It's numbered out 49. I'd never heard of these before. Twilights. So I don't know where these came from, but it's numbered T10, and it had to be like some sort of harder to pull insert. I don't know what from though. But I just thought, wow, that's kind of cool, so I picked it up. I like these. These are from the National. These Topps Chrome silver packs, or whatever you would call it. They had some of them there, and I, of course, didn't get to go to the National, so I was happy to pick up some of these. I think these are going to be tough to find just because, are way less produced than like Topps Chrome or something. But it is Topps Chrome. Rookie Sal Frelick. Also Colt Keith. I mean, I bought these these because they looked well centered, and I think they're decent rookie cards. We got here a Kota Senga. This is another one that I was thinking about getting sent in grading because I love Cosmic, but it has a big old printing line right across there that I did not notice till I got it out of the sleeves and was looking at it. So another like swing and a miss on that card. And here's some autos. This is a interesting one. This is Mickey Ward. It does have a certification here. Don't know what that really means much, but it is. This book called The Fighter. It was based on Mickey Ward, and he had an Allen Ginter card, and I love Allen Ginter stuff, so I thought that was a cool pickup. This is another PC pickup. My Texas Rangers, Jonathan Ornelas, Refractor. Man, those Refractor autos look so good from Topps Chrome 2024, numbered out 499. One card auto, of course. This was cool. This is an old, I think this is 1962 Topps. All-Star Rookie Cup, Jake Wood. Signed. He signed in like a ballpoint pen, but it does come with a certification number. So it has been certified as that auto, and pretty cool. An all-star rookie, old vintage card. I just thought it was pretty cool. I mean, cool for a bargain bin pickup, for crying out loud. And then I picked this up mainly because I'm not a wrestling fan, but I do love like the old Mystery Science Theater shows and riff tracks and stuff like that. And he stars in a really funny episode, so I wanted to add this to my collection. Jesse Ventura, Fans of the Game, he signed that. I think it's an in-person autograph. I don't think this was signed in a pack, and pack pulled like that. It doesn't say anything about autos on the back, so I just thought it was cool. This one's pretty cool too. Some like obscure baseball set, Baseball Immortals. Let's see. I don't know who made these, but it's just one of those weird little baseball sets that they put out back in the day, and it's an autograph by Robin Roberts. I think he's a Hall of Famer, but maybe not. I got to do some research on it. But again, a lot of these I just picked up because I thought, hey, they caught my eye and I thought they were cool. Picked this up. I'd never heard of this prospect, even though I'm a Rangers fan. Zion Bannister. Green auto, on-card auto, Bowman first. Why not? They probably picked him up when he was really young, and I don't know if he's still kicking around in their organization or not, but I thought that was cool. This one was really cool. So this is an Andre Dawson signed card. Like, I had to do a double take when I saw this. And, he has a very noticeable, beautiful signature. And it is certified by JSA. I don't know how great of a certifier JSA is, but it does have the certification there that they've authenticated it. Really cool. I do not have an Andre Dawson autograph in my collection, so that was pretty sweet. I never heard of these cards before. They had like 3 of them, and I should have picked up the other 2, but I wanted to pick up the Seiya Suzuki one. They're like City Connect game-used jersey swatches. They're numbered. This one's out of 199. Just a beautiful card. A well-designed card there, I thought. And I think it's from Tribute. It's either from 2025 Topps Tribute. Definitely a set that I will never be able to afford to buy a box. So I was like, hey, that's a pretty cool little hit out there. I'll probably end up going back and buying the other. There was 2 other ones there that were not as good as this card, I don't think. But they were still pretty cool. This is just a old, I love these old Hall of Famer relics. This is from Flair Greats, A Cut of History. They're game-worn pants of Tom Seaver. Just really cool just to have something like this. Authentic game-worn pants worn by Tom Seaver of the Reds. They might have been game-worn from like some old-timers game or something, but who knows. It is certified by Fleer, the vice president of Fleer. Okay. This one's really cool. This is I never heard of this set either. 2005 Origins baseball from Upper Deck. And it's got licensing because it looks like he's in a Reds uniform. Old Judge Materials, Ken Griffey Jr. And I looked on the back, and it even tells you this is game used. On the front of this card is an authentic piece of a jersey worn by Ken Griffey Jr. in an official Reds Major League Baseball game. So, pretty awesome. I believe in like Hall of Fame relic cards, and I've been trying to pick them up over the years, but I actually kind of want to grade that one. It really stood out to me. I don't know if this is worth anything, but I've been kind of picking up some Manny Machados here lately, and this is a short print from 2018 Topps. So Series 1, and it looked really nice, so I was like, I think he's a future Hall of Famer, actually, too. We'll see how he continues to go there in San Diego. They had a few little vintage cards here and there that weren't, like, super great, but I just thought they were cool cards that I would like to own. Been very tiny little dipping into some vintage stuff here and there. This is from 77 Topps, record breaker Nolan Ryan. I mean, I love Nolan Ryan. I had to pick this up. I love these Allen Ginter cards, obviously. If you check what PSA 10s of this card go for, I was very happy to pick it up. It looked well centered. I have a couple of them that I've sent in. I just don't know what I've gotten on my grades yet on those. They're still looking at them. But this one looks really good. I might send this one in to try for a 10 on that. I really like these Action Stars inserts from, I think this 2023 Topps Chrome. This is the Corbin Carroll. It might have been Update these were in. But I'd like to do, I think I have a Gunner, I have a Volpe, and now I have the Corbin Carroll. So I have 3 of the better rookies from that year. I'd like to grade that one. Corbin Carroll's doing pretty good this year. This is a card you don't see too often. It is from the Topps online exclusive J-Rod set. Topps X J-Rod. And they had a couple of Otanis there, and one had a ding corner, and this one did not, so I picked this one up. It's probably not that rare, but it was not something you could just go at your hobby shop and buy a pack. You had to get this online in that J-Rod Topps X set. So, anyway, pick that up. They had a bunch of these Gunnar Hendersons, and I was trying to pick out the nice centered one, and I don't know, man. My eyes just don't work very good because I thought I picked out the best centered one of all of them, and this one is clearly thicker on this side than this side, so crap. I might have to go back and look at them again. And likewise, they had a bunch of these Otanis, 2024 Otanis. I used my eye and picked out what I thought was the nicest one. This is a card I never pulled, but I've noticed is from Series 2. So I had opened up hardly any Series 2. That's why I never got that card. This is a card from one of those finest online sets. I just thought it was really nice. I love that design of that card. It's like the old school baseball's finest, Topps finest. Mike Trout. This is 2024 card, but I just like the look of it, and I have a lot of Trouts in my collection. I picked this Kota Senga as also, and this is a really nice one, refractor, and it looks really clean, so I actually will send that one in to try to grade it. I love 1982 Topps, the design, everything. It's one of my favorite sets, as a young person. And so they had a really nice Nolan Ryan from there in the bargain bin, so I had to pick it up. The back looks really good too, so I will actually try it. I'll check and see what these go for graded, but I kind of want to grade it. And this one looked pretty decent too. A 1978 Topps Robin Yount. I didn't see like there's a tiny bit of white in that corner, but it looks pretty clean. It is off-centered, of course, but nice old Robin Yount. I like these Bowman's Best rookies, especially the parallels, and this is the Wave parallel. Riley Green's really good there for the Tigers. The Tigers are having a big year, so I figured it's probably a good idea to grade some Riley Greens. I got a little something in that sleeve. Anyway, I wanted to grade that. Picked this one up. It looks off-center to me a little bit, but it is a Bowman First Refractor, Nick Kurtz. He's already in the majors, and he's doing pretty good there for the A's. A good prospect there for the A's. Here's another one of these Topps, the National Topps Chrome cards. And this was the best one of the ones that they had there. The Jung Hoo Lee, having a great year. This guy's a great hitter. I appreciate him as a hitter. And I've been trying to pick up some of his rookies. So I picked that one up. And this was a really clean. I know this is like a nightmare to try to grade. But this was a huge game for Ohtani, of course. 2 home runs and 10 strikeouts that game. It's a cool looking card. I don't remember if I have this one. He had several of these greatest hits cards. And this one was very clean, so I picked it up. This was definitely one I'm picking up for my personal collection. Josh Smith. I think he's one of the most underrated players. He is really good. Great hitter. Good speed. Good defender. He can play about anywhere. And very helpful to the Texas Rangers team. And they got him in the Joey Gallo trade from the Yankees. So this one looks really good too. Out of 350, I kind of like that pink sparkle. All right, these last 4 cards. Well, let's do this one first. These were like slabbed by Beckett. I think this one came slabbed by Beckett. It's like a Leaf History of Baseball cut signature. I'm a sucker for stuff like this. It's Ivo Goodman, a 2-time All-Star cut signature of him, all already authenticated, slabbed, and everything. And for just a few bucks, I was like, I'll take it. It's cool. I love cut signatures. Now these are really neat. These are, guys, I love Allen Ginter. So these are on-card, like in-person autos. Like either they sent them in through the mail and got them signed, and then they sent them to not to Allen Ginter, sent them to Beckett to authenticate them. And they are like immaculate slabs. So I'm not sure why the person who did this was, maybe they just don't collect anymore and just wanted to get rid of it. But they had these in the bargain bins, and these are awesome. I mean, you got Scott Hamilton, on-card auto. I've tried to authenticate stuff with Beckett. They are not cheap. This is not cheap to get this encapsulated and verified, authenticity verified by a Beckett. And it actually looks really nice, I think, in that slab, even though I'm not a Beckett fan. But I thought it looked nice. I love, love, love the look of Allen Ginter autograph cards. This guy, he's a gold medalist. Just really cool. I think I have his auto, but this is really neat to have this already authenticated. Like, the card itself is cool because it's Allen Ginter. Now you have an on-card autograph. And now you have it sent in and authenticated by Beckett. and slabbed. Just wow. I can't believe that was in a bargain bin. And they had the greatest Jeopardy game show, probably the greatest game show contestant of all time, the greatest Jeopardy contestant of all time, Ken Jennings. Yes, he's very punchable, but same sort of deal. This is from 2007, Allen Ginter. A cool card, just being the card. And it's signed by Ken Jennings on card, and it's authenticated, and it's slabbed, and it's like untouched condition. So I thought, man, this is such a no-brainer pickup. And the last one is probably my favorite one. Dan Jansen, 2008, Allen Ginter. That one looks really cool with the auto there. It's all authenticated. This guy was a gold medalist, speed skater. Just really cool. I think it just the look of the card really came out great. So thank you to whoever did this and got these things authenticated. And I don't know why you didn't keep them. They're awesome. But I'm glad to add them to my collection. So anyway, that was my hobby shop finds. It was really fun to go through the bargain bins this time. That's why I like to wait a while to go, because you find new stuff in the bargain bins. You're not seeing the same stuff a bunch of times. But then again, I probably miss a lot of stuff because I don't go so often. And who knows, they might have had tons of these really cool on-card slabbed autos that someone probably snagged a bunch of them. But thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more videos. Later. Camera is really neat.